Welcome back to another episode of Flying Sparks Garage. We're so happy you're here, and this episode's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, we've given up. We can't save this paint. I ran into Bondo here. The paint's real thin right here. Over here I hit it with an air blower and it blew some of the factory paint off. So for all of you guys that wanted us to paint this, you got your wish. We're painting it.
It is going to be a fun process. We love painting cars.
Yep.
And we had planned on painting this eventually. We just didn't know how soon it was going to be. But it's pretty great because we haven't put any kind of deadline on this build. So you guys will just come along with us as we take our time building it. We're going to try and do it in a timely manner and be driving this thing this year. But yeah, we're just not going to stress ourselves out. Like, we have Power Tour we're going to do this year, but we have plenty of other cars we can take. We're not going to push ourselves and rush through this project just to take it on an event like we have done so many different times on different
Yeah, 2024 for us, we've really kind of gotten to a place where it's like, the business is good, we're good. Let's focus on how we can have more fun in the shop. And one way to do that is still work very hard, but don't have deadlines where you rush through stuff and you have to cut corners and stuff like that. So we're excited to put the mask on and just sand and put some good tunes on. So we're gonna get this stripped down. I don't know if it's all going straight to metal, but a lot of it is because we chemically stripped one of the doors. Emily's about to strip one of the other ones, and then we'll probably do the hood as well. And of course those fenders just have the primer on them, so we'll sand that down. But yeah, we're just gonna have fun today. See if we can get some stuff done.
That's right. We have lots of fun parts on order for the chassis that's going to build out the suspension, and we're excited to tell you guys about that on a future episode. But this time, let's just get into some satisfaction of paint work.
Yep.
Love y'all. So this is the product that we're using to strip the paint. This is what we used on the driver door, and we went and got another jug of it, and they actually sell this in a gallon jug as well. We might be going back to get that, but right now this is what I'm going to dunk on this door and use a paintbrush to let it sit. That paint is just going to leave the chat.
That's right.
It's going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I'm going to 80 grit the dark blue paint off on the rest of the car. And then once we get down past those couple layers, we'll start using some finer grit sandpaper. So I'm going to leave you to this, I guess.
Okay. I love it.
Yeah.
I asked him if he would do, you know, like open the jar really slowly and make eye contact with the camera and then pour it on there. We could do like a sexy stripping montage, but he declined. He said no, so I'm not gonna do anything special. All right, let's get to it. Okay, I have done multiple layers of the stripper, and sorry it sounds weird. And now I'm down to metal. I did the wire brush on there too. That really helped make it permeate through this thick layer of primer. And now I'm seeing metal.
I decided I was gonna use a rag and just kind of see how this stuff came off. It's kind of cool. Just kind of wipes. Oh my gosh, that's satisfying. Oh my goodness. It took a lot of layers to get it to this point, but dang, that is cool.
That's
like
working.
grating Parmesan.
Yeah. So I was talking to Adrian, and I said, well, I'm committed now. I'm going to go ahead and take all this Bondo out with a grinder. And he said, try that paint stripper on it because it might take it out. And it does. This is about my 4th pass on it, but every time I get a little bit off. So I'm going to keep going.
There's a little dent goes across where that Bondo was. Still got some left, but that stuff is coming off. I mean, the pile down here on the ground is crazy. This pile of Bondo shavings. That stripper really did do well. It's crazy to see this paint just start coming off of this car. We haven't done this rear quarter yet. It's kind of hard to say goodbye to that beautiful old paint that we had there, but it's all gonna come off. Aaron got the deck lid done this afternoon. I mean, he just did one huge section and it was just super satisfying to see that paint just melt off. Really cool. I've got the door almost done that I started this morning, and this is just gonna be the jam. We're just gonna take our time melting this paint off, and it's pretty awesome. We're both really excited that this car is gonna be revived in this way and have really nice paint. So it's gonna make us proud and hopefully make y'all proud. We'll see y'all in the morning. It's about time to go make some dinner and crash for the night. So see y'all tomorrow. Okay, I've made it through another morning at the gym.
That go okay?
Yes, it was good. Aaron's been here at the shop for a little while and getting some work done, so he's going to give us the rundown.
Yeah, I was real excited to get up and like strip this quarter panel, and then I realized You guys might want to see that too. So I started playing with some of the stuff that I bought. These will go on our die grinder. If you look on Amazon, it's a paint stripper. They're designed to not dig into the metal too much. So I was thinking here on this dent, you know, there's a whiskey dent that goes all the way down the car. I think we can get in there with these corners and kind of work that Bondo out, get down to shiny metal. And around the window frame, this should get up in there really well. As long as we're real light-handed with it and we don't dig in, we shouldn't make any mars on it. And I tried it on the floor as well. On the floor, it really seemed to take that rust out, maybe even a little bit better than the wire wheel did. So I think I'm gonna work on this dent and try to get it down to metal, and then we'll put some stripper on that, let it melt off, bring the hood in. That'll be a very satisfying one where we get it on there, put maybe 3 or 4 coats, try that plastic tip. Yeah, anyways, I've seen that on a few videos, so we're gonna try that out.
I've been seeing commenters saying, put the stripper on and put plastic on top because the gases will be trapped in and it'll work better.
Yeah, and the videos I saw said that it keeps it from evaporating, which we've had an issue with that.
Yeah.
If it evaporates, we got to re-wet it. So yeah, I think get that stripped off, start working with these little grinder pads, whatever you call them, and try to get some of these more intricate pieces cleaned up. And that's today. I mean, there's not a lot more we can do. We're waiting on a new welder to come in the mill because ours went out, so we can't do any welding. But yeah, body work today.
Cheers.
After coffee.
And tea.
Yeah. So I think let's get after it.
Let's freaking do it.
All you commenters that are talking about me not wearing glasses and gloves, thank you, I need that reminder. This paint probably is toxic. So I'm gonna try to do better about that today. I got these little grinders. They're designed for taking paint off, so I'm gonna work in this crease right here and just try to get any of that nasty junk out of there. I already ground some Bondo off in these areas before Emily got to work. And so I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna strip this whole fender, quarter panel, whatever you wanna call it. So that thing works really good. I'm very happy with it. If you'll notice when I'm doing that, you're not seeing a bunch of sparks, so I don't think it's taken off metal, and it certainly doesn't look like it is. You know, especially when I have to turn it on its edge and gouge into it. You normally wouldn't want to do that, but we've got these divots we have to get the Bondo out of. And even when I do that, I'm not getting sparks, so it's working really well. I'm stoked about that.
Everybody can relate to this. You know, when you get on a task, I should say every husband can relate to this. We were getting ready to get onto the mission of stripping after he did all of the cool
Stripping paint.
die grinder stuff. Yes, of course. And I was like, Aaron, yesterday we got this beautiful American flag in the mail from Earl. Thank you so much, Earl, a viewer that watches our show. And he loves this flag back here. And actually, he sent us a note, and he is a veteran. And huge thanks to all the veterans out there. But he loved our flag over here, but he's like, I see it's really old. And it is. It's like a flag from the 60s, and I love it. It's got a lot of character, and to me, it tells a story. But he sent us a beautiful fresh flag, and I was like, I really want to hang that. And I want to hang it front and center. So we took the big Continental banner down that we had, and we put it right there, and I think it's just beautiful. I'm so happy with it. So thanks, babe.
Yep, you're welcome.
Now we can really get back to work.
Back to work. radio on.
It's cute that you still say radio. Oh, I guess that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So
Oh, we got a dent here.
take these off.
Mm-hmm.
This off. This off. Mm-hmm. And stripper.
That's more like a rave.
And that hood is
I don't know.
just like brand new. One little dent.
It is so nice. I like it. Yep, there was one in the middle I didn't get. Got it. Got some discoveries here.
Yeah, there's a lot more Bondo in it, but that's why we're stripping the paint so we can see what we have. A lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm. But that's okay, we like work.
Yep.
It's so sexy and just like bare metal.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Sweet girl. Okay, second coat going on. Having flashbacks.
Yeah. Putting the wrap on.
Yeah. Lay it down on there. Tight. No air pockets.
Sweet.
So I think what we're gonna do is pull it back and lay it on the floor and then, yeah, scrape off
It's melting it.
what's come off. Oh yeah, when you push on it. Ooh. And then put some more down. That's what we're thinking. Coming off. Okay. Cool, cool. So Aaron went thicker on his coat whenever we laid down the first two coats. He went thicker and he got a much deeper layer off. Like, got a lot more off than I did on this side, so
If you're doing this on your own, if you do it super thick, you will get 3 more layers.
Yeah, do not be shy. Use this stuff up.
Oh, look at this. It's gonna be wasteful right here. Oh, yes. It's a lot. But yeah, the thicker you do it, it will permeate the paint more, so.
It's either spend a little bit more money or spend a little more time.
Yeah, it's true.
And then you're probably gonna have to use more because you gotta do another coat.
Yeah. That other little layer unfolded. I always take my gloves off and I forget. All right, guys, we're on to the next step with this hood. The instructions on that stripper say to use mineral spirits as your last step with the Scotch Brite. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. That's what Aaron did on the fenders, and he handed this stuff to me and said, do this. So that's what I'm doing, because I take orders from Aaron. Quite nice. Yeah. And I've already done this one time, so this is my second pass at this. And this just removes contaminants, and what does it do, Aaron?
It gets the strip off, and it gets any loose particles off.
This is sick. We got a lot done today. We got the whole front of the car done.
Yeah,
with
the front of the
exception
car, obviously the fenders. I got that quarter done there, and I got the door jambs done, which is really cool. But it's late. We're gonna go to the house. We'll be back here tomorrow to strip the roof, strip this quarter, get some more work done.
What an awesome day.
Yeah,
This is sick.
love it.
Just look at it.
Yep.
You okay, dear?
Almost tripped.
Well, guys, we had a productive day. It's like 3:30 right now, and it's a Friday, and we're ready to cut. We've had a very productive week. We were going to try and get the whole car in bare metal, but it just takes time, and like all the little edges and everything's cleaning up beautifully. But we like to have these episodes out for you guys pretty quick, and Adrian's ready to get this footage in his editing room and out to y'all. So we're gonna wrap the episode here with it half bare metal. A quarter bare metal, and I've got the roof going. Aaron's working on the quarters.
Yeah, we got most of the paint off
we're getting
the
it
roof.
done.
We got the main layers off. We're just down to the primer, and that primer can be a challenge to get off.
It is.
So on both quarters, the whole rear of the car, the roof, that's got primer left. But we'll get to that. And we've got a method together where we're doing this window track and everything, and it's all cleaning up really nicely.
We're so excited. We're so thankful y'all are here. And as always, please comment and like and subscribe. And Adrian can toss the QR code up here somewhere. And y'all can go grab a shirt or a keychain or a hat. We've been getting lots of good feedback that you guys are enjoying the apparel. They're really quality shirts. They're not just your basic boxy Hanes shirt. So they're kind of snazzy. And yeah, we love and appreciate y'all so much, and we'll see you on the next episode.